it's me, and welcome to episode 17 of The Weekly Whisper. I'm your host, Elian, and I'm here to talk all things 365 Pro Wrestling. How's everyone doing today? As you can tell, I'm very excited, and I just want to keep doing this show. I want to hold myself accountable. I want to touch base with everybody. I miss all you guys and girls, all the wrestlers, the referees, the managers, the ring crew, the announcers, the cameramen, the backstage personnel, the people at the venues, the fans. I really miss everyone. I hope you guys miss me too. And I really miss all the live events and the 365 shows that they put on. But I guess this is my consolation prize. This is the next best thing. It keeps me talking about wrestling and keeps me connected to you guys. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you like about the shows? Tell me what you've watched. What shows have you watched? What do you think of them? What would you like? What you don't like? And all that fun stuff. And just touch base with me. This show was supposed to be an interactive show. It wasn't just supposed to be gabbing on and on. It's supposed to be a news show about all the news in 365. But unfortunately, the news is not as abundant as it usually is during this trying time. But last week, I did a top 10 list of 365 roster members who are having a great social media presence. And apparently Super K took this to heart because he went out in his wrestling attire and he made some appearances with fans and whatnot and entertained some folks, and he definitely is putting himself in position, if he keeps this up, that he would be on the next top 10 social media list. And if you haven't watched that episode, go back and watch Whisper number 16 to see who made the top 10. That was enjoyable for me to do. But this is a new show, but it was also supposed to be about the fans and anybody involved with 365. You know, they could comment, they could send in questions, and I would get to the bottom. I would do the detective work and stuff like that for you. So come on, let's do this show together. I don't want to just do it myself. I like doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. But I'd much rather do it with all of you. And, excuse me, since the last episode of The Whisper dropped, this is the best thing that 365 has going for them, is the YouTube and the social media presence that they're doing. As they're not letting, they're not just going away and hiding in the corner. They're staying out front, letting you know 365, this is where it's at, and bringing you the past so you can look back at the memories and enjoy them while we get excited for the future. But since the last Whisper dropped, episode 16, they have uploaded 94 more videos, and it's just crazy. And they've got 25 new subscribers. Thanks to all the subscribers, for the people that subscribed. It's really appreciated, and keep doing that. Tell your friends, share, like, comment, all that fun stuff. And I made I've been trying to keep busy and trying to keep motivated, and wrestling is my passion, so I like doing stuff with wrestling. So I went through the videos. There's 994 videos, and I made playlists of each individual performer that was featured in, not all of them, but I made 104 playlists so far, and I tagged any video that the people were in. So most of the more popular stars I've gone through. There's still about 58 more people that I want to do, unless new videos come out with people that have not been in any other 365 video. But I made playlists, and man, they're almost at 1,000 videos on the channel, and it's just crazy. But I made a top 10 list. Out of the playlist, the people, out of the 994, I guess this would be video 995 or somewhere around there, of the people who appeared in the most video, the top 10 most times featured in the 365 channel's YouTube videos. So let's start here. At number 10, we have a tie. Reggie Marley and Warhead both have 35 videos they are featured in the 365 YouTube channel. At number 9, Super K, also previously known as Sean Ball, who I retired. That match should be up soon, I think. I retired Sean Ball. He's featured in 39 videos. There's 39 Super K Sean Ball videos on the 365 YouTube channel. Go check them out. Tell me what's your favorite match or favorite video. Sorry, they can be interviews and backstage stuff, anything. They could be the podcast too. Make sure you check out the podcast. It's available on Google Play Music, Spotify, iTunes, and of course YouTube. There's been some really good ones that have been released lately. And so in the number 8 spot, Jimmy King has 43 videos that he's featured in. And if you type in any of these people that I'm mentioning, and any of the ones that I'm not mentioning that you know is in some kind of 365 video, if you type them in the search in YouTube, it should come up a playlist made by Elian Habanero for all of them. But what a workhorse. Number 8, Jimmy King in 43 videos. It just goes to show the sacrifices some of these people made throughout the years. It's been almost 15 years, and some people have been there from the beginning to the end. Some people came in at different times, but you can really see the ones. And obviously this is not all the videos. There's close to 500 shows that were put on under the 365 PWA banner. Not all of them were filmed, and not nearly close to all of them have been uploaded on YouTube. This is probably, I would say, maybe 3 to 4% of all the videos available. But there's going to be plenty more coming. So who came in at number 7? Joey Allen has 45 videos. 2 more videos than Jimmy King. You can check. It's such a cool progression to see, because I believe the playlist, I tried to put them in order, although some of the videos aren't uploaded in order, but it's like, you could see the progression of a young Joey Allen into getting his confidence, into having some good matches, into having some great matches, into winning championships, and you could really just watch the whole journey of Joey Allen, who is at number 7 with 45 videos, and beating him by 1 video is me, Cuba, Elian Habanero. I have 46 videos available on the 365 YouTube channel, and now we're in the top 5. Beating me by 1 video is Lenny Lilac, Loverboy Lenny Lilac, Penthouse Lilac, the Temple Lilac, Hot Mess Express Lilac, all the good stuff. Well, there's plenty of other stuff that hasn't been up there, but a lot of good stuff is up there. 47 Lenny Lilac videos. And then there's a bit of a jump to number 4. 60 videos, that's right. Beautiful Bia, who out of everybody I've mentioned here, I think she gets the most views on her videos out of this top 10. But Beautiful Bia is featured in 60 videos. Check out the Beautiful Bia playlist on 365. And 3 more videos than her. The man who started PWA, the man who's been around from the beginning to the end. He had just like myself, a lot of people had a little hiatus here and there. Jeff Black has 63 videos on the 365 YouTube channel. And then the 1 and 2 spots are way more than that. Jeff Black's number 3 with 63. Number 2 with 78 videos. Eazy-E, Eric Kearney. Check it, the greatest hits, maybe not the greatest hits, but most of the greatest hits of Eric Kearney on the 365 YouTube. And number 1, was there really any doubt? You know, if you followed PWA 365 throughout the years, and especially because this guy has done BC and Ontario a lot, Eddie Osbourne, 83 videos as of the filming of this. I mean, obviously numbers are going to go up, and I'm going to add to these playlists every time. Anytime a new video is released, I just go save the playlist and I hit the people that it's in. 83 videos from Eddie Osbourne. Speaking of Eddie Osbourne, here is Tuesday, April 28th. The man's birthday. Happy birthday, Impact Eddie Osbourne. A lot of great memories in wrestling I wouldn't have if it wasn't for you. I just want to personally thank you and for always supporting me. 37 years old. Nearly, I think it's 900 career matches now for Eddie Osbourne. And in light of his happy birthday, I'm going to dedicate a little segment to Eddie Osbourne. These are my 5 favorite Eddie Osbourne, since he was also number 1 on the list, and it's his birthday. And I got a shirt here hitting, Wrestling Personified shirt, hidden behind me. Here is the top 5 Eddie Osbourne videos that I like, and I really want to hear in the comments, what are your top 5 Eddie Osbourne videos on the 365 YouTube channel? I mean, there is 83 of them. And so here's my personal top 5. Coming in at number 5, the match me and him had in Guelph in December, might have been November 30th, 2019. But about 5 months ago, we had a match in Guelph. It was the last ever PWA match in Guelph, Ontario at the Red Chevron Club. And just with the story and all that, and it just couldn't have been any better for me. And I personally just want to thank my opponent that night for bringing the best out of me. I love that match so much, and I don't think it's going to be hard to ever top that one. So number 5, Eddie Osbourne versus Elian Habanero in Guelph. Number 4, this match was just uploaded, I think, a week ago, versus Chelsea Green of NXT, and it's got like 650 views within a couple of days. But it's so great to see two island-strong, island-proud wrestlers, Chelsea Green and Eddie Osbourne, both coming from Vancouver Island. They have a great little, and it's a cool little venue too, with a great setup with the lights. And there's so many empty arena shows on right now. Well, not so many, but the two bigger companies are doing empty arena shows. So you can go back and look at some of these studio TV tapings. They're intimate settings, but a lot of them have commentary and crowd noise, and it's just really cool to go back and look. So number 4 is his match against Chelsea Green of NXT. Check these all out. Number 3 for me would have to be the match against Cesario, back when he was called Claudio Castagnoli of Ring of Honor and Elements nightclub. Those Elements were great days, and I missed them. And that match is available on YouTube. It was only put up maybe about a month ago. Really enjoy that match, especially that crazy move he does to Eddie Osbourne. I don't even know what to call that. It's like a pump handle spinning reverse suplex, I guess. Number 2 was Eddie Osbourne's match against Samoa Joe. It's just cool seeing him go into the heavyweights, and the people that everybody knows in wrestling, and just seeing him hold his own, as he always has been a top player in the business, in my opinion. And the number 1 video. Now, I was going to pick the match against Blue Meanie, which I feel should be re-uploaded. It's only a 5 or 6 minute match. It's one of the first videos ever put up on the 365 channel, but it's not labeled as being against Blue Meanie. But if you've clicked through them all like me, you would see that Eddie Osbourne versus Blue Meanie. But that's not it. I picked the number 1 Eddie Osbourne video is the Choose Your Own Adventure video. It's so cool. It's before its time. Now I notice Netflix is doing that. You could do Man vs. Wild or whatever and pick your survival ways and what you think's going to do it. Or you could watch Captain Underpants and you could pick which ending you want. So they're doing this, but this guy was doing it. They've never been a Choose Your Own Adventure wrestling. So what happens is, I think you have to do it with the YouTube app. But you go and you watch the first video, Choose Your Own Adventure, and then you have to pick what path Eddie Osbourne should take. Should he choose this opponent? Should he fight this guy? Should he go for this belt? And it's so neat, and I love it. And I really feel it didn't get, it kind of got glossed over, but I really feel like one day people are just going to start picking up on that. So to end it off, to celebrate Eddie Osbourne Day, I guess, is I'm going to do the story of Eddie Osbourne's first match. It was September 15th, 2001. He was wrestling against a man known as Jam G, which stands for Just Another Mask Guy, which was me, who was forced to wear a mask even though I didn't want to. So what happened was, it's 4 days after 9/11. Jerry Lawler was booked for the show in Cambridge, Ontario. All the airports were closed. Jerry couldn't make it. Ike Shaw of the wrestling school was promoting it with Matt Ayers, and he wanted Eddie Osbourne to wrestle as Bob Backlund Jr. Somehow Eddie dodged it and managed to get out of that and stick with the name that we had been wrestling together in Campbell River. He'd always been Eddie Osbourne, so he got to stick with that. He's been Eddie Osbourne since before day 1. So we were trained. He hadn't been at the school there that long either. He had only been there a month or 2, maybe. I know he came during the summer of 2001 at some point, and Sid Summers was one of our trainers, and we had to run matches by him at this point. So we did this match in practice for Sid Summers, and he loved it. He said, this is exact, because it was going to be opening contest. He's like, this is exactly what I want. It's like a cruiserweight match. It's like WCW cruiserweights. You're hitting every huge move. It'll kick off the show so great. Fast-paced action. He loved it. He put a stamp of approval on it. And I do love you, Sid. So he watched do our match, exactly the same match that we would perform for Eddie Osbourne's first match. So anyway, all this stuff goes down. The show's still going on. We literally got our stuff and walked down the street to the show because it was on the same street. It was near King Street in Cambridge, Ontario. It was in, I don't know if it was Carl Homoth or the one across the street, but there's these 2 arenas right there in Preston, and we did the one, So we walk down. We're both nervous, both excited. The dream of Eddie Osbourne becoming a professional wrestler is about to come true. I don the mask. We go out there. The first move, I slide in the ring. He picks me up, reverses into a big powerbomb, goes for another powerbomb. I reverse into like a half crab. And then from there we just go finisher, 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 finisher. And about 7 finishers in, Harry D was the referee. Guys, the ring broke. What? He's like, probably should take it home or just stay out of that one side of the ring. Well, we had to get the rest of our moves in. So we just stayed out of that side of the ring. We hit the rest of our moves. All the moves went off perfect. We were very happy with that. So we got to the back. We're so happy. We did exactly what we had showed Sid. We did every move the way we'd planned it out. It was an amazing debut for a guy. And this was probably only my 6th match too. Excuse me. And then so, you know, I'm young. I'm 19, he's 18, and you know, we're just feeling on top of the world. Well, all of a sudden, word gets back to me, like, Geza and Scott D'Amore and all the veteran wrestlers are like, way to go out there, guys, and take every single move possible. And we had heat. We're like, what? This is what we were told to do, but we had heat with everybody. They're like, you took every finishing move. What's there left to do? And that was Eddie Osbourne, and pretty much mine too. Introduction to the wrestling business, his very first match against Shav G, September 15th, 2001. What a great career he's had, and I just hope he has a great birthday. Hope he's not editing too many videos on his birthday. What a sham that is. So that's it. That's it for Whisper. Please drop your top 5 Eddie Osbourne, any Eddie Osbourne stories in the comments. I love the comments. I'll bring back the comment corner next week. But as always, make sure you like or you get a leg drop. You comment or you get a clothesline. Subscribe or you get a suplex. And my new one, share or you get a sleeper. I'm your host, Elian Habanero. I love wrestling. Cuba.